Hey guys, David here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Wealth Building Wednesday video. Guys, today we're going to be looking at Dave Ramsey, who, if you guys don't know, he is basically a financial advisor, financial planner. He has podcasts. He helps people finance and build wealth for the future. He is a great, awesome person for people that are interested in really building wealth a safe way. I personally prefer Grant Cardone and all the other people investing in business, investing in myself in different ways. There's some things I don't agree with Dave Ramsey, but one thing I can agree and one thing I respect about Dave Ramsey is he has helped thousands and thousands of people get out of debt, save for their retirement, and build wealth, build strong, amazing wealth. So today I was looking around and actually found one of his blogs where he goes through the 4 keys to building wealth. There's a link down below to that blog, so you can go ahead and read that yourself. Now, in this video, we're going to be focusing on just his 4 keys to building wealth. Next week, we're going to focus on his how to build wealth for different age groups. We're going to do it separated a little bit so we don't make these videos super long. But these 4 steps, one thing that's important to listen to really consider here and to realize is, I know he talks about the 4 keys, but really they should be called the 4 steps to building wealth, because it's really, you have to follow these along to really get the best benefit. So his first key is you have to getting out of debt, getting and staying out of debt. This is your first step right here. If you're in debt right now, if it's student loans, which, like me, is scary, credit card loan debt, right? If it's mortgage, if it's your car payments, whatever it is, and we can keep going, but you want to focus right now on getting out of debt, right? My goal once I graduate out of school and get an actual job, my student loans in less than a year or a year and a half, I want my student loans gone. All $20,000, I want it to be gone. Why? Because I'm not focused on having debt that's not making any money. I don't want debt that's going to make me poor and have to focus on paying more on this. So really important, because people right now are living paycheck to paycheck because they have to pay for all the crap here that they have. Their paycheck, literally the whole paycheck goes to just paying all this stuff right here. I've had friends, I have family that do exactly this. They have so many debt, so many loans, so many payments, they literally can't keep up until they have to go bankrupt because they can't afford it, because they're living paycheck to paycheck, constantly adding more and more debt. And on top of all that, interest comes along and keeps increasing. So eventually, your student loans, you might just have to pay $20,000. You spread that out for 10, 20 years. Now you're paying $50,000 instead to pay it all off. So first step, get out of debt and stay out of debt. Don't have useless credit card debt, useless car payment debt. I mean, why would you ever want a credit card debt that has 20 to 30%, like 30% APR? That's insane. That's a huge amount of money in interest. Are you kidding me? That's insane, right? So be careful. Watch this. Pay this off. His first strategy. His second tip and second step is having a fully funded emergency fund. I think I'm spelling this right. And this is very key, especially in today's era that we're at right now, where we literally have coronavirus attacking us, dude. This right here, not having an emergency fund, it's going to kill a ton of Americans right here. It's going to kill their financial security. It's going to kill their budgets, their financial households, because of this fact that they had no emergency fund. Literally almost no American has anything saved for emergencies. And those that do have, I don't even know the statistics. I'll let you guys know in the next video. But literally, millions and millions of Americans don't have a emergency fund. So what he recommends here is you want to have 3 to 6 months of expenses covered. So that means that if you go jobless, if you start making income, you can survive for the next 3 to 6 months without having any income in, and you're still able to pay your expenses. This is literally important. After you pay off your debt, this is something you have to focus on. You have to have this emergency fund, because if something happens, if your car breaks down, if hospital, whatever it is, you need to have a fund that you can pay and not have to panic, because now all of a sudden you got to add more debt into your credit cards because you can't afford with your paycheck and your income right now to pay for the car damage and stuff like that. This, again, is not an excuse to be like, oh, I need a new car, that's an emergency. No, it's not. Unless your car is blown up, stopped working, even then you probably shouldn't be tapping into this emergency fund unless that car is really necessary to make you money and keep you with your job. This should only be tapped when you run out of income, when it's really, really an emergency, something bad happens. The third step here is, I'm going to actually get down here, hopefully you can see this. You want to invest 15% of your income into retirement. The reason for this, let me just finish writing this. Sorry guys, hopefully you can see this. You want to invest 15% of your income into retirement. Into 401k. Dave Ramsey says, hey, invest that into your company's 401k. If your company offers that, invest it wherever you have to invest it, but invest 15% of your income, because this is where your wealth starts getting built. Like last week's video, we talked about 10%, saving 10%, and getting to being able to get to saving between 30 to 50% of your income to go towards investments. This is a great start right here. Put 15% away into your retirement, but don't put any money away if you have a ton of loans and you haven't built out your emergency fund. Focus on these two first and then start investing into your retirement account. Because if this is not covered, you should be focused, all your money that you have free, that you can afford, should be put here to pay off your debt. As much money as you can to pay off all your debts, as much money as you can to build up your emergency fund, and then as much money as you can, 15% or even more, put into a retirement account. The last one, and I'm going to erase some of this because I am running out of space. I need a bigger whiteboard. The last one is going to be also very important because a ton of Americans fall into this trap. This was a 2008, 2009 financial crisis, was all based off of this one simple fact, and that's people weren't paying off their homes early. That's right. People weren't paying their houses early. They weren't even paying their mortgages, to the fact that that's why so many people went homeless or had to move and sell their houses, because all of a sudden their mortgage came due, it increased in interest, and the payments, they couldn't afford to pay the payments. Now he shares here a couple different tips and different statistics. So the average millionaire has paid his house off in 10.2 years. So for those of you that are taking 20, 30, 40, 50 billions of years to pay off their mortgage, an average millionaire has paid off their home in 10.2 years. I just realized I didn't spell that. Now I know we're using millionaire, you'd be like, oh, he has $1 million, blah, 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 blah. Look, that's not the point here. I don't know exactly if this was before they were millionaires, if this counts for all this stuff. What I'm trying to get to, the point I'm trying to get here is, look, they're paying off their house early. They're not buying huge, crazy amounts of houses that they can't afford. They're paying their mortgage as soon as possible. They're paying off their debt. And that's why they are a millionaire and not poor middle class. They're a millionaire because they understand the simple fact. There's a correlation here, is what Dave Ramsey is really trying to get at. One last thing, too, is that 67% of them, about 2/3, live in paid off mortgages. So, of those millionaires, 67% live where they have their house paid off. Almost 70%. I bet we can flip this number and probably add a couple more to the amount of people that still have a mortgage on their house in the middle class and lower class. Right? I don't even know what I'm drawing a mortgage here. I can guarantee you that probably a good 80 to 90%, I don't know the statistics, so don't quote me there, probably still have a mortgage that they're paying off on their house. They probably have a second, third, fourth, and fifth mortgage they're paying off in their house. But the millionaires, the ones that actually understand money, because you see, it is now hard to be a millionaire. To be a millionaire, to build wealth, 4 keys to building. Dave Ramsey literally just told you how to become wealthy, how to become a millionaire by living by 4 key principles. Pay off your debts, build an emergency fund, invest in your retirement, and pay off your home early. So you have no debts, you have no worries, everything's paid off, and you are living comfortably with, you're living off of, let's say, 75, 60%. The rest is going towards your investments, your retirement. You're still living well, and you're enjoying your life. You're not buying the most expensive things, but you're living well. And then when you get to your retirement age, when you get older, your wealth, your retirement account is worth millions, and you can retire with an amazing, amazing life. You can enjoy your life. You can buy the RV, travel the world, enjoy your life when other people can't even get there because they're scared and they have no money saved up for retirement because they spent all their money and their income on buying crap right now that they still can't use, and they're still scared of paying, and they lose half of it because they can't afford it. Guys, this was Dave Ramsey's guide and the 4 keys to building wealth. You follow these 4 steps, and I can guarantee you, I could almost guarantee you, I don't want to guarantee you because then I don't want people coming back at me. If you follow these strictly, just these 4 keys, or any of the videos, if you just pick any of those videos and really focus on following these really strictly, the amount of wealth you can build into the future is insane. The amount of discipline you build from all this is insane. So again, guys, please take a look at this. Really evaluate your life and see, okay, where can I start saving some money? How can I budget better? What can I do to make myself better, make my income better, and really save and build wealth? Get myself out of being a lower class, middle class citizen and get myself into the top 1%. How can I get myself to the top 1%? How can I move to the top 1%, to the high upper income bracket where now I am able to live a better life? How can I move up in position? You can't do it by doing what the school system teaches you, with just get a job and work, because eventually you can't work. Eventually something comes along and you won't be able to work. Save your money now, wherever age process, wherever age group you're at, save your money now. If you're in your 20s, early 20s, if you're a teenagers, guys, start saving now. Because I guarantee you, the moment you start, if you start right now, you'll be ahead of everyone. Even if you just got to start now. You just got to start now. That being said, though, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought with the comments down below. Check out the article yourself. Link down in the description. With that being said, please leave a like. Share this video, guys. Share this video with your friends and family. Share it on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, just click the share icon. It takes 2 seconds to just click share and share it with your friends, your group, and help them see my videos. Helps me get more exposed and helps me help more people. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next week for another amazing wealth building video. Catch you guys later. Peace out.